Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzan on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. I am on a mission to grow my stubborn calves. One of the techniques that I'll be using is called Intra-set Stretching. Let's see it in action. Alright, so what I have done is loaded up enough weight that I feel I can perform 12 to 15 reps of the calve press. This is just a seated leg press machine. Next time I'm going to try the 45-degree angle leg press machine and see if that feels any different. I believe with the gravity coming down on me, I'm going to feel a bigger stretch during the stretch portion of this movement. This is my first go at it, and I think I selected a weight that was just a little too light. Ideally, you want to hit muscular failure, momentary muscular failure by the 15th repetition. Still, this is a nice manageable weight. When you're doing these high reps, you should be able to really control the contraction, really feel the tension in the calves and not really using any of the supporting muscles. So right now I am holding this stretch for 30 seconds. So after you perform your 12 to 15 reps, holding that stretch for 30 seconds, you want to keep the tension on those muscles there. You don't want to just be relaxed here. You want to really keep those muscles. Feel that tension, feel the stretch. And now you're going to drop the weight and perform as many more reps as you can here. Again, kind of sticking to that 12 to 15 rep range. Ideally, you're supposed to aim for, only do a 15% drop in weight. I was a bit higher here. So not only did I start a little lighter than I probably should have, I was dropping the weight a little bit too much. So next go around, I will make a smaller adjustment and just stick with that 15% reduction in weight. And there's no rest other than reducing the weight, going right back at it, aiming for 12 to 15 reps here. And then I'm going to hold that stretch for 30 seconds once again here. This second set, the burn kicked in. This was a tough 30 seconds to hold here. So I can imagine if I had a little bit heavier weight on here than I do right now, if I stuck with that 15% reduction, I'd be really burning big time. So this is all based on some research that they did down at the University of Tampa, Florida, part of Jake Wilson's team there. And this is exactly what they did. They did exactly what I'm doing here. I believe they were using a 45-degree angle leg press. And the group that performed this style of intra-set stretching, where it's a weighted stretch for 30 seconds at the end of a set, they experienced double the muscle gains over the group that didn't do this technique. So I'm really excited to see how my body responds to this. Dr. Wilson recommends that you do this twice a week. And his suggestion was to do the leg press one time and then the standing calf raises the other time. I'm sure there's other various ways you can go about it, and there's other body parts that you can do this as well. I was first introduced to this intra-set stretching by Ben Pekulski probably about 2 years ago, but he was only holding the stretches for, I think it's like 5 seconds. So 30 seconds is pretty freaking awesome. It's an intense burn. You really feel it. And part of what makes this work is the amount of muscular tension you're experiencing here and the kind of muscle damage that it's creating. And based on what Dr. Wilson has mentioned is that he believes it's the benefit comes from, if I was just to load up the weight here and just do the stretch portion, not the working part, it wouldn't be as effective as getting that muscle pump, really hitting that 12 to 15 reps, pumping up those muscles, and then getting the stretch seems to have the biggest impact. So again, really excited to include this in my training. So I'll be doing it 2 times a week. In addition to some of my other calf training, I'm going to be bumping up the frequency. There's going to be times I'm going to challenge myself with higher volume as well. Bottom line, I am going to be really increasing my focus and attention on this body part, as it is my biggest lagging body part. A lot of people say it's genetic, and it is to a degree. This is my genetics, but I am going to make the absolute most out of them. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. I would love to share in this experience with you. So if you have stubborn calves as well and you're going to give this a shot, let me know. Let's kind of document our progress as we're going along here. Very exciting. It feels great. I'm excited to try it with a bit heavier weight the next time and do the right amount of drop. All right. Catch you next time. Have a wicked amazing day.